Yes, Project Mayhem. We're here in the West End, and we're with, I think, legend is the only word to really explain why, man. Still, Wookie, how you doing?
I'm good, man. How you doing, man?
Before we go into anything, my personal question, Wookie, the name, how did you come up with it?
The name came about because my name is Chew.
Yeah.
So in school, they used to call me Chewbacca, Chewy, you know.
Yeah.
Rhyme. So I didn't want to call myself Chewbacca. That's a bit whack.
Okay.
You know, I knew another DJ in the drum and bass scene called Nookie.
Yeah.
So I thought, if he can use Nookie and everyone knows what a Wookie is.
Yeah.
Actually, I didn't think everyone would know Wookie because they don't really get used that much. But it's all linked to Star Wars, really. But I'm not that much of a Star Wars fan.
For real?
No.
More Star Trek?
And none of them fans. It's just films.
Me love Star Trek still. All right, so a lot of people know you from Garage and Soul to Soul, but you've actually been around for quite longer than that. Could we speak about your early experiences with music?
Well, my first releases were 12 years ago. With actually before that, it was a reggae track with Merlin. Remember Merlin?
Yeah.
Merlin. He used to be the MC on the house. Anyway, I had a release with him, and then after that, I met Wayne Marshall in 91, 92, and we had G-Spot. And that album out in 94.
Let me hit your G-Spot, baby.
Exactly. That's all me playing that guitar. It's not real guitar, but
See.
Yeah, you know, I was trying to be Teddy Riley them days. I ain't gonna front, I was.
Okay, so you went through the X-Men thing.
Yeah.
And then the
first three tracks.
The first three tracks.
Of
and then
Whitney Houston. It's Not Right, It's Okay.
And Mariah Carey?
No, Brandy's Angel.
You did Angel with
with Johnny J.
Okay, that's one of my favourite tunes still.
Really?
Yeah.
And Yesterday.
Oh really?
You know Yesterday?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
And then I split with him after that.
And then you went to Soul to Soul to...
No, I was really at Soul to Soul.
You was really at Soul to Soul?
Basically what happened with the X-Men thing, Johnny J, me and him went to school together. And he knew I had a studio I was using and he wanted me to make some tunes with him.
Okay.
So Jazzy was on holiday. So I just took some time out and I did the stuff with John.
Okay.
Then it just kind of escalated, and then suddenly I had to get out of it because I was really in the situation with Soul to Soul and I really knew what I wanted to do.
Okay.
You know, so I had to leave that project.
Go into that?
Yeah, and that's when the Wookie thing came about.
Okay, now, you know tunes like the Sire tune and My Sunshine Has Come, your tunes are very vocally based, but they're very well produced. Do you think it's important that you have that quality added to your tune once you finished it type thing? Like with the whole engineer mixing it down, getting a guitarist to playing certain things?
Sometimes, but not all the time, because I'll give you a classic example, Timbaland.
Yeah.
Timbaland makes the baddest beats, but he don't care about all that sound and all that stuff. I've read that he records sometimes his drum program through a jack lead coming out of his phones, out of the MPC, out of the phone socket. Now, that output there is amplified, it's loud, and it's, you know what I mean, it's noisy, but his whole thing is that lo-fi sound. You know what I mean? Well, mine, I don't know, I think that quality or whatever what you described it as, is my R&B influence.
Okay.
In making the hits with the G-Spot and all that stuff before. Just me trying to be soulful.
Now Storm, when that tune first came out, that tune, I think at the time, it wasn't as angry and there wasn't that much tunes that was that aggressive and that, I think for me as well, that as an MC and as someone into, heavy bass, dance music, stuff like that, I could really identify the Storm. What was you like thinking when you made it? Was you...
Be honest, I've really told the guy anyway, we talked about it, but Storm came about because of 138 Trek. I didn't like 138 Trek. I didn't like the effect that he was having. I didn't like anything about it, really.
Really?
No, I didn't like the tune. I thought it was kind of, I'm cussing my friend because I've known Zinc for years.
Yeah.
But it's just a truth, it's my opinion. I mean, I didn't personally...
You remixed the tune though, didn't you?
No, another one, Kind of Funky.
Okay, yeah.
But that was because he did a mix of backup too.
Okay.
Backup.
Both mixes were excellent still. Well, anyway, back to the story now.
Yeah, so everyone's getting mad about 138 Trek. It's like, because you've got to think, I was running things. You know what I mean? Then 138 Trek is in and it's like, what's this? This ain't no progression.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That's what I think at the time. And then I was in the studio one time and I was vexed. And Storm came out. In actual fact, that's the first time I can actually say that I've made a tune via my emotions.
Really?
Yeah, because sometimes people say, oh, I was sad when I made this, but, sometimes it might just come out that way, whatever. But there, I was really vexed, and everything, you hear it. You listen to that tune, even the title, Storm.
So, now the future for Wookie, I've been hearing that you're no longer with Soul to Soul. No more.
No, that was
You're
10
doing
years.
your own projects now.
Yeah.
Like what's happening for Wookie at the moment?
Well, right now, I don't know if you noticed, but a lot of the stuff I've been doing recently is more 4/4 led. I try not to say house because I know I don't sound like any house guy. You know what I mean? I think it's the same kind of thing I had with garage. I didn't sound like any other person doing garage. I was just doing my thing. Do you know what I mean? And I'm trying to do the same thing, but get played amongst the house boys. You know what I mean? Just a little urban kind of we call it black house.
Yeah, I like that, black house.
Well, my brother, you know what I'm saying? Well, my brother, when we was younger, right, my brother not even younger, it was only about 6 years ago, we used to be in drum and bass.
Okay.
And he used to describe Crust and Ronnie Size, them lot, Dope Dragon, you know that label?
Yeah.
Their stuff was black beat.
Yeah.
That's it, because he said, you know, there was drum and bass that was just kind of cheesy kind of sounding, but then them man, he was like, you could skank to that stuff. So they said, yeah, that's black beat.
Yeah, okay,
You know what I mean? So
I'm
that's
not understanding. When you can dance to it
that.
still, when you
You
have
know
the
what I
African
mean?
beats there.
Exactly, but you know what the funny thing is, when I make my tunes, that's one thing I've always got in my head.
You have to
one
dance
thing
to it.
No, yeah, I have to dance to it, but it's who's dancing to it, which is the question. Who's dancing to it is this Rasta.
Okay.
In my head, it's a Rasta man. Look, it's based off my uncle kind of thing.
Yeah.
Rasta man, and he's just skanking.
Yeah.
As long as I can see him skanking to that tune, then I know the tune's alright.
Okay. Are you gonna be bringing out any albums? Are you working on any
Yeah,
albums?
I'm trying to right now. I'm trying to work on this 4/4 stuff.
Okay.
And this new album, which it's gonna be like that saying, urban soul.
Black
in a
music.
way. Yeah,
I hate
it's
that word, urban.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I don't have a big problem with that word because it is what it is, isn't it?
I don't know. To me personally, like people like Buju Banton who have had years and years of, you know what I mean, music and reggae, they've got their own culture. It would be a disrespect to put them in another category just because they're making music that a lot of black people listen to. That's quite just basically saying that we're just going to disregard everything you
What,
love.
reggae, you know? With the name reggae.
Hip hop, R&B, soul, all of these have their own influence, have their own do you see what I'm saying? Even though it's all black music, reggae is not hip hop. Hip hop is not R&B.
I hear
See
you
what I'm saying?
saying,
Putting them in the same category is kind of just, to me, it's just basically saying all we want from this is money, and we don't really give a shit what you lot are about. So let's just put it under one wrap. Let's make our dough, and then when you lot are shit, we can dust you again. That's how.
That's
I feel
right.
about it.
Okay, I accept that point. Well done.
Cool.
I hear that. I do hear that. Going back to what we were saying before.
What's the name of the album?
So I don't have a name for it, but I have a concept called Love Star Project.
Okay.
Which is we're even in the name, trying to bring some positivity and all that stuff. But what I want to do, I don't know if I should tell you, but what I want to do is I want to forge things like 80s soul with Fela Kuti. You know, he's funk, he's African funk, and all up tempo, but then all have all those influences in there, not rather just being, you know, ding 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 house, you know what I mean? Some musicians, I have to really think about it and really put my whole self into it, but when it's done, believe me.
No, I think definitely being born in this time with all the music that's around, and obviously you've had such an experience with music, it must just be easy for you to make tracks now. So
You would
I'm
guess so, but
sure
no.
that all the influences there, you must be just like,
I'm actually I've just come from a piano lesson.
really?
Yeah, I've
Wait,
always
before you
wanted to
finish
do
that,
it.
yeah? You see that, yeah? Wookie's taking piano lessons still.
Still?
Know
Yes, I've
yourself.
only had my second one. I've never had piano lessons before. This is my
Never
second,
had, this is your second one?
This is my second lesson.
See, that's my bad. See, there, Wookie's still educating himself.
I'm-
So when you get to a certain stage, still, you know?
You have to because, you know, I get frustrated when I'm sitting there and I want to create something new and I put my hands on the keyboard and I'm like, I don't really know what I'm playing.
So let me get this straight. All that,
All that stuff, it's just me feeling it out and then after a while I got what I want.
That's how I make music as well.
Yeah, that's how you got to do it, man. You have to do it, it's all about feeling, but then after a while you do want to know what you're doing. You know what I mean?
Right. Is there any advice, because you have been in it for time, so out of everything you've been through, what would be whatever you can give as advice to the people out there that you think would be most helpful?
My main advice, I think, to people who want to make music and do it, is to be original and not to... Okay, you can be influenced by people, but don't directly copy them, because you're not actually doing nothing but emulating them. You know what I mean? Jazzy told me this years ago, the key is to defining your own sound. And in a way, when he used to tell me that, I was like, yeah. But I was quite surprised that I did it. Do you know what I mean? And it really is making your own sound. There's 1,001 people who sound like me now, but at the time when it was doing it, there wasn't. Do you know what I mean? And then there's people like, I don't know, I shouldn't even drop names.
Don't name names, because we don't really want to do anything.
Yeah,
but you can say what you're saying still.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's basically being original, being true to yourself, and you know, you're just trying to create something.
Now, you mentioned Jazzy B, a legend in his own right. How did you find working with him?
Well, it was 10 years. I learned a lot in them 10 years. Yeah, you know, I call those years my university.
That's what I call social circles.
Yeah, I call those years my university. I've come out there with my qualifications and stuff. Now I got to go work.
You got to go work.
I got to go work now, man, and make some dollars.
For Wookie, it's been a pleasure.
Nice one, man.
Project Mayhem, this has been a pleasure. Wookie, we're out.